there's the issue of the debt ceiling. Secretary Mnuchin issued a timetable that sort of moved up the time where the U.S. would run out of money. What's happening on that front?
That's right. Lots of deadlines in Congress coming up against August recess. So there were independent analysts this week that said that we actually have less time to deal with the debt limit than previously thought. And that really depends on tax revenue and kind of a key payment that's due in September and whether or not Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, can use extraordinary measures to meet that payment. So there was some nervousness in Congress around this outside estimate, and they had really pushed Mnuchin to give them the official estimate of when they think the United States is going to run out of money to meet its payment obligations. So with Mnuchin's letter today, that really kind of puts a firm marker in this negotiation to say, no, this really has to be done before lawmakers leave July 26th, because they're not scheduled to be back until September 9th. So that pushes us up really close to the deadline, and that's something that markets don't want to see left to the last minute.
So we could have, we're running up against the budget caps, we're running up against running out of money, which is sort of a hard concept to imagine for the United States. The piggy bank's empty. Give us your gut feeling. Do we avoid, breaching the debt ceiling? Do we avoid a shutdown? Are these early talks a good sign that people of goodwill are trying to work through this?
I think they'll get it done. The question is how. And you have House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, and President Trump all saying they want to resolve the debt limit and they want to reassure markets that this is not an actual risk. There's not a risk that there's going to be a default on the obligations that the United States has. The question is, what's included in that deal? If it becomes very crucial, they could just pass a clean debt limit bill and not attach anything else to it. But Pelosi's progressives are also pressuring her to use this must-pass bill to increase spending. There are a lot of things that Democrats want to do now that they have a little sliver of power, and they need more federal dollars to do it. And they don't want to see this kind of moment of leverage pass without using it to advance some of their domestic priorities.